Hello everyone, Anthony DiMicchio here with L'Oreal Professionnel to talk to you a little bit more in depth about Blond Studio 9. An amazing opportunity from L'Oreal Professionnel to give us up to 9 levels of lift featuring bonder inside or without bonder. The one thing that I want to start off with is the bonder inside. I hear a lot of individuals always saying it's slower than the other product. Y'all, it's not slow, it's a controlled lift. When we look at bonder inside products with Blond Studio 9 and even our Multi-Techniques 8, this is going to feature citric acid and glycine that are going to help move away that residual lightener residue to ensure that the bonds of the hair stay nice and strong. So don't think of it as slow, think of it as controlled. We want to make sure that that hair integrity stays strong. So that is just letting us know that the service that we're performing, that hair is going to be happy by the end of that service. Another thing to keep in mind is the power lies within these two developers, a 20 and 30 volume. These are featuring an oil delivery system that is what's giving this amazing product all of its power and all of its lift. But at the same time, with it being oil-based, it's keeping an amazing amount of hydration in that hair strand. So when we think, oh my God, 9 levels of lift, that's a lot. Who is this for? This can truly be for anyone, but it can be ideal for some of our darker bases that have a coarser, thicker hair strand. Because not only is this going to keep the hydration, but it's going to give us that opportunity to get a lot of lift in a normal appointment setting. Because this product creates its own heat, it creates its own lift, we never want to put Blond Studio 9 underneath the heater, underneath the red lamps. This is going to lift on its own. You don't have to stress about it. Another opportunity with Blond Studio 9 is something that we have all seen, balayage. Think of those individuals that are that perfect level 7 where you barely even have to touch lightener to them and that hair lifts. This is that opportunity to give them almost an express service at the shampoo bowl or even putting a few foils around the hairline for a beautiful expression of color. This is giving us that opportunity to help our guest instead of turning them away. Maybe they're running late, but they still have a tendency to show up with that Starbucks in their hand. Don't turn away. Find ways to make it work. And with the speed of this product, it gives us that opportunity. And because the amazing hydration, this is also going to be a great product for people that have curls. What is curly hair generally lacking? Moisture. What is this full of? Moisture. So when we look at Blond Studio 9, we don't want to pigeonhole it in just one hair type. We do have a multitude of opportunities in how we can use this product, whether it is balayaging, hand painting, on scalp, in foils. It is truly endless. But we do have an amazing array of products that give us great lift opportunities. One thing that I always say, always, think about where we're starting and think about where we're trying to go. If I have a beautiful level 4 that is really only trying to get to a level 8, do I need the most powerful lightener? Do I need the most powerful developer? Generally not. If I pick the right product, the right developer, and look at that individual hair strand, look at that texture, the thickness, the diameter of that hair to gauge the power, the product that I need to approach this with. It's also important to look at how we mix. We always want to make sure that we have a pudding consistency, not oatmeal. Y'all, this should never be chunky. Chunky is not the right route to go. So we want to make sure 45 seconds to even a minute of stirring this product. But what's unique is that this product is going to let you know when it's ready. It gets a beautiful glaze on top of it, almost like a meringue. All of our lighteners generally let you know when they're done. And it's after you whip that air into it, let it sit, probably about a minute. Once you put that cape on them, it is going to be ready to go. Truly ideal for a multitude of services, but find what works for you. If you were a slower foiler, maybe you try out one of our other lighteners like Clay 7 until you get that speed up. This is going to be your best friend if you are that speedy foiler. But if you need a little time behind the chair, and y'all, there is no shame, I was the slowest foiler for the longest time, but it took me, I would say, a good 3 years to figure out how I can approach foils, but that's a whole other video. So, Blond Studio 9, multitude of uses, amazing technology that's going to keep the hair hydrated and improve the cosmeticity, which is a fancy way for hair feel. This product can be your best friend, but if you don't follow the rules, it can be your biggest enemy. We are not trying to give Becky bangs in the back, so we don't want to put this product, once again, under heat. This is going to create its own heat, so we need to let it just work in a way that it knows how to work. Follow me for more information on Blond Studio 9 or the rest of the Lightener portfolio for more information.